What's up, guys? I saw that some of you commented about wanting to know if we could get together for a dig sometime. I know some of you I wrote back to you, and some of you I might not have. But I was wanting to get some permissions to dig out some old privies soon, before it gets real hot out, and I was going to see if anyone wanted to come along. I normally ask my friends first, but they're really busy right now and only have a couple hours or less to dig per day, if that even. And that just isn't enough time to dig a privy. You need the whole day, because you're going to have to dig it out and fill it back in and all that, and who knows how deep it'll get. So you need to be available for the whole day, probably, because it'll likely take 6 hours or more to dig it out and fill it back in. Of course, we could start a different day, on a day that you have only a few hours or less, knocking on doors and getting permission, since getting permission obviously comes first before digging, and plus we'd have to locate it in their yard. I got everything that we'd need except for tarps and rope, maybe, because I think I lost my rope that I used to previously pull buckets. The area that I'd be trying to get permissions at is in Middletown, Ohio, which is between Cincinnati and Dayton. I don't know how far it is from those of you who commented or those of you who are wanting to dig, but that's where it is. What me and my buddies usually do when we go in on the hole is we set all the bottles in a pile after the dig is over, and then we do rock, paper, scissors, and whoever wins gets to pick first, and whoever lost gets to go first the next time we dig together. I know some diggers like to talk about if they found something worth over this or that amount, they'd sell it and split the money or something, but me personally, if I dug something really great from this area where I'm at, I want to keep it in my personal collection if I got it in the pick, just because it's so rare to dig something of that value around here. It's local, and I collect local bottles. Now, if it was something from, let's say, New Jersey or New York, Philadelphia or Chicago, those areas, I don't care about those areas really that much, so found something that good from there, probably would sell it then. But yeah, if I got a rare Pond Hill Cobalt Squat soda bottle from Dayton, Ohio, that'd probably be something I'd keep. Another thing that I see diggers do is sometimes they'll keep what they dig, but that doesn't always work, because for one, it's not fair to the person pulling the buckets. And even if you do rotate and sometimes pull buckets and other times dig in the hole, you still get people arguing about how long this person is in the hole or that person is in the hole, and plus people argue about how much loose dirt they left behind or didn't clean out or something like that. So I think that the way where you put everything into a pile at the end of the dig and divide everything up is the best way, because me and the people I've dug with, we've never gotten any arguments over anything. We've done it that way. The other thing is, I need the person who I'm going to be digging with to be reliable. I've dealt with way too many people who say they're going to show up at the time that we're supposed to be meeting up, and they never show up at all. I don't need to be dealing with that crap. I understand that things can come up for people, but that's still not an excuse to not at least leave a message or give me a quick phone call to let me know that you're not going to be able to make it. So anyway, I think I covered everything. If you are interested, just comment below and I will get back with you. So the only thing that you need to do is just bring the tarp and rope, because I got everything else that we need. One more thing that I forgot to mention was that I'm aware that some people aren't physically able to pull buckets or climb in and out of a hole that's over 6 foot tall, and I don't want to leave anybody out. So if you're someone who commented about wanting to dig with me, but you are not able to pull buckets up all day, then I can show you a shallow dump that's near me that you can find some decent bottles at. It isn't no pre-1900 dump, but it does have a few older things mixed in with the machine-made stuff that you normally find. It is hit or miss like any of the other dumps I dig at are. I've had days where I found over 2 5-gallon buckets worth of keepers, and other days where I didn't even find one bottle worth keeping at all. All I ask in return for showing you the place, if you do end up digging it, is that you just sell the Middletown stuff that I need directly to me, because that's what I collect. So anyway, that is it. So yeah, if interested, just comment below and I will get back with you. Alright, so that's all. Later.